Alright, so today we're going to show you how you can own the Balinese resort for 7.29 million. This is freehold status in Singapore. Let's go. First up, if you were to drive past at Happy Avenue Central, you will sort of feel that this looks a little bit like a detached. However, the actual status is semi-D. Because of the width, that's 15.1 meters, the back is 8.2 meters, and the architecture of this particular semi-D plot has already taken advantage of the side setback of 2 meters. So currently it's a pool that is 21 meters in terms of depth and 2 meters of width. The standard depth ratio is 1.2 meters. On the left-hand side, this feels a little bit like a setback. The reason is because later as we head in, that is the airwell that was being created when our owners bought this home. If you were to track back based on this few photographs all the way from 2011 until today, you realize the amount of detail that was being pumped into the place. So our clients, when they bought this place, they stayed in it for a little while. After a couple of years, they decided to rebuild it. This took them close to about 2 years to rebuild. The amount of details is just pretty immense. This place allows you to park 2 cars very generously, and not forgetting, have a look at all these koi fishes. Oh my goodness, look at them. I told Bonnie and Josephine, the fishes, right, are very active because they're swimming towards you, but because this bubble fountain filter, this filtration system is so strong, right? They have to swim against the current. So Josephine said that 他们应该是很有 muscles. Wow, look at them. They're popping out already. Oh my goodness. But I have no food for them. Okay, so this koi pond will definitely stay. You're buying a semi-D status, newly built. You just achieved its CSC status this year because the TOP status was in 2021. So you are technically buying a home that's just barely less than 2 years old. The depth of the home is 27 meters on one flank. Right in front of me, there's about 28 meters. Southeast facing direction, perfect for the home. This is not just like any other cookie cutter home. How we define cookie cutter home are basically homes that are being created with largely concrete, and sometimes there's a little bit too much glass. You know that these kind of homes are built to sell. This is an example of attention to detail because you have an external plug here. Sometimes you want to have like some charging element. These are all very important items. Have a look at this. This is what we call an overhanging shoe cabinetry system. Of course, all these are made of solid wood. And the moment you head in, you have this huge door that you can just push open on your left and right side. And as you move in here, the first thing that wows you is this. My goodness, look at this. This is like a reception lounge when you check into a Balinese hotel. Usually, properties that was being built in the early 2000s and 1990 season, they have this split living dining concept. Now, why is there a need for a split living dining in the past? Was because before all the open kitchen concept was being like formalized and becoming the norm in today's landed construction. Last time, a lot of landed homeowners, they want to have a segregation because of attention. They do not want that kind of mixed hosting kind of feature. It evolved over the past 15 years, that kind of inter-hosting features. But of course, the benefit of having this kind of structure is that when you are here, you are really having that conversation that you want to have with your kids and your family and your relatives. And this is a legit 12-seater here. I was just out of curiosity asking Yurong just now, like, what is the ceiling height? This is about 4.1 to 4.2. If you're out of the car porch, that's about 4.25. And then as you step up here, no ceiling height is being sacrificed. As we walk towards the dining zone, starting from here is about 3.9 meters. The attention that you can see right at the top, all these lighting features will stay very meticulously chosen in order to suit the theme of the home. A lot of the items here are imported either from Vietnam or from Bali. Most importantly, let's look at the amount of wooden framing windows right here. And of course, this is... Hey Deborah, what is this?
Double lattice folding doors.
That's Deborah, by the way. She did all the research. Have a look. So these are reeded glass. It's a privacy glass in the sense that people outside can't peer inside. So this is one of the most interesting portions, which is this. Just have a look at this. This is like a isolated hanging stairway right at the top. Later, as I head up to the master room on the attic level, if you look down, this is like an open courtyard kind of fashion. And of course, not forgetting all this Balinese inspired lattice bifold door. We're being bounded by mainly Aljunied Road, about 800 meters towards Mata MRT station for families with school-going children. Most of the time, they want to buy this landed enclave because their kids are either going towards Canossa Catholic or they are going towards Cedar Primary Schools. In D13, that's where we are sitting here right now. This is considered the RCR zoning. We have about 3,300 landed properties here. 70 occupies about 30% of the overall landed inventory in Singapore. That is considered a status that a lot of people are hunting for because the entry level to come into a landed home is an inter-terrace status. Sometimes some buyers contemplate between getting a corner versus a semi-D, but of course semi-D is of a higher tier before you move on to the final largest tier. This land plot is 3,440 square feet in terms of totality. Total build is about 4,500 square feet. We have 5 beds, 6 baths, 2.5 story mixed landed zoning. When we look at the latest subdivision ruling, when you want to buy a semi-D that's being new built by a developer, usually developers will size it at about 2,152 square feet because the latest construct is that the semi-D plot must occupy at least 200 square meters with 8 meters frontage as well as 25 meters in terms of depth at a minimum basis. So if you were to look for brand new semi-D, sometimes the land plot size, because of the fact it's 2,152, although it's a brand new build up in this zoning, maybe about close to $8 million. In terms of land size, of course, you're getting a slightly smaller land. So this land plot suits families that are hunting for a land that is not extremely huge because some semi-Ds can go up to maybe about 5,000 square feet, bringing the overall quantum to about 10 million. But this land plot is 3,440, which is about a tad in the middle between 2,152 and about 5,000 square feet. So you're getting size. Why is size very important is because every $100 PSF increment in your land price, the bigger size that you have, the bigger quantum appreciation that you get to enjoy over the next 5 to 10 years. In totality, this home is asking for 7.29 million. Vis-a-vis 3,440 square feet, that brings us to about $2,100 PSF for almost a brand new landed home that was being built from scratch just about 2 years back. So meantime, we want to have a look at all the fine details of this home. Firstly, of course, I want to show you this stairway. Have a look at this. Wow. These are all like Peranakan tiles all the way from the base level. Cladded on top are solid timber wood. And this home, of course, has already been future-proof. You have a beautiful lift right here. It's almost like camouflage against these two boat timber. Boat grade wood. You also have custom wood features, and these are all custom design. If you notice the level of detail that's being flushed all the way from here, right there. Of course, this beautiful interlocking wall paneling, these are all made with solid wood features. Homes that are being built in the last 20 years, they have that home shelter feature. You also have 不是我怕黑，因为我已经开灯了，是我怕你们看不到我。Okay, tiles are also being done here, so a lot of details. You have a secret room here, which is very interesting. Oh my god. Okay, this is China-inspired doorknob. Look at this. Wow, look at this. This is a helper's room. There's a ventilation window right here. It looks very, very fun to be here. This is the most popular color of this last 5 years, and a lot of people are either going for over blue or light tone. Families that love Peranakan style, they will definitely have this combi. Firstly, the key feature is that your cabinetry needs to have like a sunken, squarish portion right in the middle. That will then bring out classic, a little bit more Tudor style that is mixed and blend with like a modern Peranakan version. How do you accentuate the Peranakan style is that you need to have the backwash tiles being replaced with a lot of all these custom tiles. All these tiles brings out not just the engraving of every singular tile. If I were to flash over to the middle of the pool area, there's this very nice feature of like 16 tiles being inspired from the Balinese concept as well. And then as you come here, you also need to have all these custom chrome type of handles. This kitchen is not just built for looking good because we need to explore some of the internal kind of thing. Alright, so the first thing that I always check is that are the corners being done and planned well. So let's have a look. Okay, so you gotta test this. And of course you got a pool over here. Aha, look at this. Wow. Okay, so you can like pull down for your cup noodles here. because you have high ceiling, that's why you need that. A huge sink from Franco, induction burners right here, chest height oven, fridge space, great. Oh my goodness, look at this. I need to re-renovate my kitchen. Have a look at this. This internal system will move because of this connecting bar. Wow, this is great. You have like a pull out, which is not usually seen. Wow, all these cabinets are very well crafted. Of course, all soft closure, fantastic. And I like this portion here. So these are bloom hinges, internal lighting, LED features. Very nice segregation over here so that you have like headroom for tall people like me, so you wouldn't bump your head. Okay, and of course here, I'm gonna test. Oh my goodness, look at this. Wow. 谁的偶像? Jolene, you need to come bring your buyer to this home, okay? Cobra with Yurong. Then you can look at this. You have your bathroom on level 1. All the doors, in terms of their design, are very consistent throughout the home. So in terms of design sense, it feels good when you walk around the home. The dining zone has a lot of cross vent coming in from the side as well. This table will definitely stay for the next home owner that loves this home, that appreciates the Balinese and Peranakan and modern design. In fact, close to about 70-80% of the furniture will stay, less of any personal items. So should we take the lift? Okay, never mind, let's climb the stairs. Alright. But there's also another bonus here, which is here. Look at this. If our clients are watching this home tour, can we have this tool back in our studio as our props if we successfully sell this home for you? Right, please. So as we come up stairs, you'll notice that you have nice, solid, one-piece wood handrail, fully customized. As you head up, the stone walls continue to stretch till here. A crafted design right here as well. Super wide stairway, fantastic. It feels good because you come in, standard dimension, but as you come up here, it expands. Usually, you might roll to the other side to climb up again. But then, it continues towards this part, and this is a floating stairway that's floating up in the air, made of steel. It has sliding panel windows. It has push-out windows. These are tinted glass. You can't find this in most conventional homes. So Assembly, of course, enjoys that 2 meters setback from the right-hand side, brightness and ventilation from that part. But you get an additional air well that comes from the top. This is the place that you can do your gardening. Automatic irrigation system. This is a time-based system. We'll leave it to you when you buy this home on how you can configure that. We're gonna find details for you. I want to show you the smallest room first. The smallest room also has its own ensuite, rain shower. The tiles finishing on the base are similar. Just have a look at this thing. Wow, look at this. Beautiful chrome tap. It also combines a little bit like a shop house concept. Shop houses usually have this kind of windows and this kind of ledges, very nicely done. And of course, you have this kind of base. So take note that if you want a full panel window, you don't just depend on the traditional kind of full glass concept. You can also do a little bit more like a shop house concept windows like this. These are beautifully done. Just a quick recap, if you have not seen some of our videos, is that Cat 1 homes, basically what is happening is that you're hunting for homes that are usually single story or 1.5 story, already in the market for 30 over years. This home used to be like a Cat 1 home in the past before our clients rebuilt. Today's context, if you do not have any connections with any builder, you want to build on your own, naturally you have to pay between 400 to 450 per square foot based on the build-up area. So for example, you want to hunt for a Happy Avenue Semi-D and you want to build something maybe at about 4 plus to 5,000 build-up area. What's going to happen is that you take $5,000 multiplied by about $400 per square foot, that will be about $2 million to $2.5 million of rebuild pricing. Rebuilding, although it might just take about 1 to 1.5 years, but you have to allocate about 6 to 9 months for BCA approval and submission. Usually right here, Cat 1 homes, lowest quantum is at 4.5 billion. That's for a 2,000 plus square feet home. Some of the overall quantum might be 5 plus if it's a bigger plot of land. Cat 2, they're about 20 to 30 years, but you want to do your own A&A. A&A is about $300 per square foot right now. Cat 3 will be homes that you want to pump in about $500,000 to renovate of weight. Cat 4 homes, if let's say you want to hunt for something that is bigger in fashion, usually it will cross into the range of about $8 million. So I would say this home has a very nice quantum play for a Cat 4 configuration. So this room that I'm heading into is the second room. You have a nice choice whether you want to use this as your master or you can use the entire level 3 to be your master as well. So I'm going to show you the interesting part here. Before you come in, wow, look at this. So you can either flip this way or you can flip that way. And then as you come in, wow, look at this. This is like a modern hotel. You have like 10 panels of wardrobe space. Tiles are more modern here. It overlooks towards your own stairway, and there's a dressing area. Just like a lot of hotels, what they're doing now, they have a separate WC and a shower area. This walks out into your front balcony. Wow, it's great. Because the width is 15 meters, it's also pretty wide, so you're not being blocked by your neighbors on the right or left. 2.5 story allows you to see a little bit more airspace. This interlink from where we came from, I'm gonna open up for you. So you can open this up. So this room is fabulous. King size bed, bed rest, beautifully done with these features right here. I just love this lock. Wow. Wow, it's like one piece, custom made. Whoa, look at this. Soundproof. Wow. 听不到那个 garang-guni. This is a little like a sofa area. 通常人家如果有这个 space, right, 他们是不懂要怎么做的。But this is so nicely done. Wow. Fridge! Oh my goodness, I didn't see this. L panel, custom made, floating design for your study desk. This is like a one-piece door. Okay, this kind of design is very expensive. These are custom made doors. Because if you want that one-piece openable version with that roof and back, it's very expensive. Okay. Third bedroom, different design again. Oh my goodness, we're just like in a concept boutique Balinese hotel. Consistent chrome handles, dark greyish tone wardrobe system. You have another designer door here, very different. Although every room seems to have a different color theme, but there's consistency in the design. For example, you look at all these handles, they are similar. The windows matches throughout the entire home. You get additional storage right at the top. It opens up towards the pool as well. We have to go up to level 3. Can't wait to show you level 3. Your kids can all be on level 2 and that's fantastic. But daddy, mommy should take level 3. Why? Because firstly, you have your own office here. Your office has its own ensuite. That's also beautifully done. And level 3 is of course the highest point that you get to enjoy this view. Oh my goodness, look at that. That is towards Mata already. This portion here, if you want to travel, you can either go by PIE, you can route back towards KPE, but most people travel towards PIE or straight towards Nico or CT, so you're like right in the middle of a lot of things. But most importantly, you can also walk towards Tai Seng MRT or Mata MRT. Both are about the same equal distance. There's loads of buses network here. This is like a study room, a little bit like a hobby room right now. Very good size. In terms of a kid's room as well. So if you have, let's say, a young baby or young kids, this can be a combination room. You can have your own room right there, but you have easy accessibility towards this room that you can put your baby here. So if you have school-going kids, you need a little bit of AV to help you to visualize here. Maybe a double bunk bed towards this angle right here, or a queen bed having that bed head facing towards here. And you can still utilize this as an open area. If we flip over, this is a choice for you to have your master room. The magic is behind here because it's here. Look at this. So you get to enjoy the hanging gardens. And this whole space is your walk-in wardrobe space and it's very huge. If you were to come physically, you will appreciate the design. Dressing table zoning, you get to look downwards to level 2. And then as we flip over, this is the beginning of your spa experience. Alright, so you get pebbles here, and then you get to push through this door. And this is, of course, the best place to relax. Standing shower, of course, your WC. They have designed this part of the home to be the services zone. So they have the hanging gardens right there. They will configure all the bathrooms to be at this corner, opening up towards the balcony. There's ventilation from the front, and that is a fantastic design. You feel very relaxed here, and a lot of fine details here. So this kind of tiles have a little bit of shining features. As you come out, you continue to have what you have just seen downstairs at the dining zone. Wall feature floating upwards here, consistency in the light features. And then you come here, this is like your own sink area. You have like a nice open ventilator area. You can feel the breeze coming from the top as well as from a ceiling fan, and you still maintain that nice consistency in terms of your ceiling height. As you come out here, you still have this like open courtyard right here. It's like a receiving zone, and this is your resting zone. Resting area, king bed. A nice bonus walkout back balcony that the garden has already been done for you. So this home is design hassle-free, meaning that you don't have to spend any more time to think about what to do to build up this home. It has already been creatively done for you. So if you love a combination of modern, Peranakan, Bellini's concept, yet infused with a lot of functionality, this is one of a kind of its own. We sold one home in the past that was in Bukit Timah. We called that a Lamborghini home. Now this home, I'll give it an A grade because the amount of details are so attentively planned, but at the same time, it combines functionality into the design. So it's very usable. You don't find that the design blocks you in any way that you walk. It's bright, it's airy. You have a very relaxed feel because just now, I didn't take that scene of Bonnie and Josephine sitting there. 他们要睡觉了. So this home has that level of functionality, and I'm going to show you, of course, the lift. 5-person, 340 kilograms. Laminated finishing, metal top. 5个人啊，340 kilograms, 所以一个人可以多重？60多 kilograms. Okay, 4-person to be comfortable. I'm about 80 times 4 is 320. Josephine多重？Personal question. We're done. That's River. We're done with the home tour. I hope you like the house. It's very rare to have this architecture that is being done. This home is right now in the market, $7.29 million. Hard to come by, Cat 4 home, newly built just about 2 years back. So if you'd love to have a look at this place, give a call to our listing managers. The numbers are right down below. Christina and Yu Rong, they'll be very happy to show this place. My name is Melvin in Property Brothers. As always, happy to show the place at meantime. Take care. 在拍啦，你可以吗？这个也是可以啦。有时候我看来看去来 ，OK。At Happy Avenue Central, is this Happy Avenue Central? Happy Avenue Central. 哎呀 ，sorry， 那个要 cut 成 Level 2那个 Hanging Gardens. Okay, VO this part. Hey Deborah, what is this ah? Double lattice folding door. The glass eh? Reeded glass.